One of the questions we sometimes get from parents as we're working on their estate plan is, why do I need a trustee to manage assets for my children? Why can't I just leave my money to the person who's going to raise my kids? Hi, I'm Joel Beck of the Beck Law Firm LLC, and in today's short video, we'll answer that question. So, sometimes we get the question from a client as we're working on their will and other estate planning documents asking, why do I need a trustee? If I'm going to leave Tom and Betty in charge of my children, why don't I just leave them the money? Well, it's a good question, and here's what you need to know. If you leave the money that you intend to be used to raise your children and then be distributed to your children directly to, say, Tom and Betty, it becomes Tom and Betty's money. There is no lawful obligation for them to pass it on to somebody else. And importantly, let's suppose Tom or Betty got into a horrific car crash or some other situation and they were being sued for all kinds of damages. Then that money that you left them for the benefit of your children is now potentially at risk to their creditors. It's not a good idea. So what do? Instead, we want to leave assets in a trust that's part of the will, called a testamentary trust, and those assets are going to be managed by a trustee. And the trustee will use those assets as needed to provide for the care and education and support and welfare of the children. And then once the children reach a certain age, the rest of the money can be distributed to them based upon a plan you've come up with and documented in your will. So that's a quick overview of why we use trustees and don't just leave money to other people who might be looking after our children if something happens to us. Now, if you've got questions about estate planning here in Georgia and how to protect your family and your wishes, I invite you to give us a call or go online to our website and ask for some free information. We've got a free guide on estate planning in Georgia. We'll be happy to send it to you, no strings attached. Thanks.